Hey, what's up guys, your boy Joseph. I'm back with another video, and the balance changes are here. Slam Army Bonnie mains are eating good today because we got a brand new rework, we got Pam meta, and we got is Mico overpowered. We got a lot of things to uncover. With that being said, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Road to 10k. We're so close to 6,000 subs. Let's hop straight into it with the Bonnie rework, and let's see how strong she is of a brawler now. Hopping straight into it now, I think a lot of us has forgotten when Bonnie first came out, she was a really good brawler. She was a very versatile brawler. It's just that she didn't get any buffs or anything for a long time, and eventually, you know, the power creep, the new brawlers coming in, would overall just push into her and be a little bit too much. Now she's a good auto aim brawler, and with the new rework, I'm hoping that she's a very versatile brawler and a brawler that could counter out other snipers, other long range brawlers. I think I could just jump on them right here. Yep, get a nice jump on, and then this is the rework. I could, well, it didn't happen. We still scored, but I could basically switch. Once I use my super, I could switch to my tank form in like 2 seconds, 2 seconds cooldown, and that feels like amazing with this brawler. I've been trying it out on last night when I was a little bit awake and I was waiting for the balance changes to drop, but it was really good. Hold on, let me throw the ball over here because we got to really lock in here. But with 9,000 HP, she could be a threat for other sniper brawlers and just really know how to counter them. I'm gonna jump up in the air here, get a nice flip back, and then I'm gonna try to switch, and then we switch back, and it's gonna be us gaining health basically, because in the tank form you have more HP, and it just allows Bonnie to be broken. I think she will be maybe like an A-tier brawler and just a sneaky underrated pick, especially to counter off some snipers in bounty and in knockout, even with a right squishy comp. Oh my gosh, we just got destroyed. Oh my gosh, we just got destroyed. All right. Thank you, Hank, to the rescue. But that's what she's gonna be very good for, jumping in on squishy brawlers. She might even be a good squeak counter, which I would be loving to see. I've been hating to fight squeak in this meta for a long time, but I get a nice loadout, and then I just switch back to my form, and then we're gonna be hitting them again, and just like that, this brawler is going to be a problem. All right, and her gadget farms very fast. Like this gadget, this is by far her better gadget. I'm gonna jump up in the air here. We're gonna get a nice easy goal, and with that being said, we're gonna win that first game. Now Bonnie's gonna be a decent brawler, a very good brawler, I believe, a versatile and underrated brawler, and I'm glad she finally got her sign. Now it's just for Doug to, like, they need to rework him on something. But let's hop straight into Pam. When it comes down to Pam, I believe she got a buff with her damage from, I think, 360 to like 600, if I'm not saying that incorrectly. And I think it's each particle is now 600 around there, like from the base. So now that would be, I'm not sure how much that would be, but it just, I think it will be I think it's gonna be very solid. Like I think Pam is gonna be a very solid brawler. I think she's gonna be a good brawler with dealing with aggros because of this gadget that she has. She has one of the most underrated gadgets in the game currently right now. I need a little bit of help though. Thank you for surviving. We got a dynamite over here that does not want to get hit by anyone. He's staying behind that wall. But I think Pam overall will be a very good brawler when it comes to just fighting aggressors, and she has a lot of HP, and she's an underrated support. She's not the best support anymore, and there's another support brawler that's coming inside the game for release on everyone. But look at that, I could just steal their ammo away. They can't do anything with that, and I could place a turn down, get a nice heal up, and her hypercharge is coming in real good. So I can't see her being a bad brawler anymore. I can't see her not being meta and not being used anymore. With a hypercharge and a buff, she's just inevitable to just find a way to be a sneaky pick in the meta, or to just be a really good brawler in the meta. She has good HP, good range, good scrappy like attack, a good gadget. She just needed that little bit of a buff, and then she's getting a hypercharge. So how would she not be meta? Like if she's not meta here, that just means she's just not meant to be, honestly. And it just means some things just aren't meant to be. All right, but we're dueling it out with that barrel. We pick up a nice win, and it just has to be that she's gonna be meta. And she looks pretty solid right now. She doesn't look too overly broken. I did play her on the map with a lot of walls. She is better played open. And then you want to be versatile for squishy brawlers or aggressive brawlers like a Mortis, where he could just literally press that gadget and soak up all his ammo. With that being said, let's hop straight into a scary brawler who I think might be broken. Now, this is a buff to Mico. Now, they're buffed his reload speed, and I feel so bad for like all throwers, because he's going to be torturing throwers. In Knockout, in Bell's Rock, if they pick throwers too early on in the draft format, he's going to be torturing people. And You know, the thing is, I definitely feel it. I do feel the reload. Like, I was gonna say if I feel the, like, reload speed buff, and I actually do, because his reload speed was fairly slow, and now it's decently, quicker now. So I do feel it. I'm not gonna lie here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, though, but yeah, I do feel it. I'm not going to lie. This is gonna be good for finishing off opponents. It's gonna be good for just going on squishy, enemies and just, you know, dealing even more damage. I'm gonna go up in the air here. I'm gonna heal up. I'm just gonna go right on this Colt. There's nothing much he could do, and I'm slamming down, and then we get a nice, oh, almost a double kill, but my teammates should be able to finish them up. Where's my other teammates? It's okay. I have my hypercharge. Versus it's squishy people, as you can see, it's easy cooks. I'm gonna pop hyper. I'm gonna go up in the air right now. And then yeah, he's gonna get shut down. Bro's over here. You're gonna get shut down. I'm just gonna auto aim on his forehead. Yep, I'm gonna slow him down, jump a bit. Yeah, it's not looking too good. It's just not looking too good for these guys, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm gonna get out of the way, and I already cycled my super back, I think 3 times already. So it's like there's not much they could do. I'm gonna go up in the air again. I'm gonna go all the way over here. And then this Colt has nothing to do with us. He's gonna be forced. Okay, I thought he was gonna go into teleport. He does not go into teleport, and we're just thriving. We're staying alive here. I'm just trying to stay out the way. I'm gonna jump on his head. He's gonna have to move. He does not move. We're winning by literally just like 1% or something like that. So I gotta get some nice jukes in and just make sure I stay on the zone. I pop hyper. I'm gonna jump up and down, and then that should be the kill. That should be the win. And we'll win by a couple of percentage off. And yeah, Mico feels strong. I definitely think he's still gonna be hard countered by tanks, but he's just gonna abuse more squishy brawlers. I get the star player for that. It's not looking good, all right. And then now, last but not least, we have a Crow buff to his to basically his healing decay against enemies, and I think it could really dominate healing comps like that you see in like berry combos with tanks. I think he could really dominate that. Let's hop straight into it. Now I think this could really help Crow have his niche. Basically, when there's a lot of healing comps, he could find his way to be very annoying and very good. I remember Crow back in the day. He used to just be a menace to society. He used to be like one of the kings in Brawl Ball. I mean, one of the kings in Brawl Stars in general. A legendary brawler, and his fall from grace. He needs something, bro. We need to give Crow some work. I was never personally a big fan of him because it took me such a long time to get him. Like when I used to play Brawl Stars back in the day when it took a long time to get brawlers. And he was just so broken, and I could never beat him. And it's sad to see him not as strong. But at the same time, he was pretty toxic. So now I feel like he's going to be decent. He's going to be good into certain comps. And that's where he will be played for. I get a nice kill on him over there. What is this Edgar doing? This Edgar is going to use his jump, which is very weird. I'm 1 tap away from my hypercharge. Let's slow this man down as much as possible here. Yep, and he's going to be good for just slowing down aggressive types like that. Let me just, I guess hyper on his forehead. We're going to walk it in. Are we going to walk it in? Yep, we get a nice walk in, and we get a nice goal. These balance changes have been catering to weaker brawlers, and I actually like that. A lot of times they were buffing brawlers who didn't really need a buff sometimes. Like, I understand last time they buffed the Meeple and Ollie, and now Meeple and Ollie ran the meta until they got nerfed how they did now. But they're still going to be really good. But overall, I like that Brawl Stars is helping the weaker brawlers get stronger, and not just buffing damage and like just not buffing damage and HP all the time how they used to do it. Now they're finding intricate ways to make it good. So, oh my goodness, Edgar, leave me alone. Leave me alone! Let me jump up in the air, get a nice kill. And with that being said, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like, share, subscribe, join the Slam Army. But we are out of here, boys.